His family has a deep and long-time connection with horse racing, so it was little wonder that he came into the sport at a young age. He started with the grooming of horses, then went on to riding, and is now at the point where he is challenging for leadership among the jockeys. He has suffered long injury spells, but his determination to succeed has seen him through, to the point where he is now regarded as one of the better jockeys around. He is Tevin Foster. Foster shares his lifetime narrative with QuickGallop.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper.
Field and 9, 1,300 meters, 6.5 furlong start already. They're off. Fair start. Gone in the grill, Slam Silano left toward the back along with Morse Code as the favourite Queco leaves the 6 with the advantage. 6th Avenue rushing down against the rail to challenge as they make their way now charging up toward the final 5 furlongs. It's a 6th Avenue. It's a very tight grouping. Gone in the grill is right there. Queco toward the outside. These go at it up front as they are about to arrive at the half mile. And now moving through to get that lead, it is Gone in the grill. To Cat with the Glory was hidden from view and now comes into it. Queco racing on the outside. These three in a very tight bunch. No Surrender 2 lengths in behind them, joined by Slam Silano. 6th Avenue runs the rail. A length and 3 parts back to Morse Code. And Genealogy now asked to pick up as they're about to arrive at the 5/16th and come into the lane. To Cat with the Glory and Queco up front, but Queco turns for home with the lead and begins to open up over to Cat with the Glory, put to the right-hand stick. No Surrender is 4 or 5 lengths and left back in third, but it is Queco, the favourite, who holds the advantage. To Cat with the Glory not going away, but Queco continues to lead, and the rider now becomes a busy man as they leave the furlong pole. To Cat with the Glory left a length and a half down as Queco has quickened inside the final 16th. It's a Queco and terrific Tevin Foster. He's hunting his second, and Queco will let him have it. Queco wins it over to Cat with the Glory. No Surrender third, Morse Code fourth, Genealogy is fifth.
Tevin, good morning. How are you?
Morning to the Quick Yellow family and morning to the YouTube family as well.
Tevin, last year was your best year in riding since you started. How pleased are you with what has transpired so far?
Very pleased. Very pleased. And I say we have aspects and I'm continuing learning more and more, and I'm very pleased with my riding so far, even though I still have a long way to go.
Good. How did it all start for you though, Tevin? Was there anybody in the family that was involved in racing?
I have generation involved in racing, and it's there I take on from. Naturally, growing up, going to primary school, and I used to sneak away when like school over, gradually on a race day, Wednesdays. After on Saturdays when it used to be a play there, I would normally sneak out of the yard and come watch racing, you understand? But I know when I reach home after that, I know the consequences I have to face, but I have family associated with sport and I just get to love it, because seeing my brother, my father, not my brother Orlando, my brother is a groom, that's Trevor, used to work at Noel and ever. So I naturally follow like when them leave out of there, I just hide behind them and come
and
to the
find your way to the track.
Find a way to the track.
I just spoke about your father. Your father was a groom as well.
Yeah, my father associated racing long before.
His name?
Tevin Foster, otherwise known as Fine Skin. Well, people might know him as Fine Skin and probably know him as the Foster, because of the Foster generation. But my father is a mentor to a lot of people. A lot, because from coming to the track and from a boy to my age group now, I never get any bad comment about my father or no bad influence. I know he's always a good man, teach a lot of people. I'm not familiar with the horses, but I know he win a lot of classics races and he look out for some very good horse back in his time.
And your brother that rode before you is?
Orlando Foster. Yeah. He's a mentor to me as well. Yeah, I admire him a lot. I admire him a lot.
So your father was a groom, you had a brother who used to groom, and a brother who was a jockey.
Yeah.
So I mean, rich racing history in the family. But I'm intrigued. When you were going to primary school and you used to sneak out to come watch racing. Which primary school was that?
Galloper Primary School.
Automatically
I came on as park is my backyard, so right. I couldn't see it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Galloper.
Galloper too. Okay. So you're in the environment.
Yeah.
So at what stage did you take it on to say, well then, you know, I want to follow in Orlando's footsteps to become a jockey?
Automatically I got my exercise license in 2012. But before then, I was at Anthony University, just jumping around guys, groom like Steve Smith, Agent Prince, I'm just a graduate trainer, Paul Walker, I have his room, Barlett, you have a lot of them. My brother-in-law, which is a groom, Jay, you have other grooms also. So I used to look out for horse automatically before riding them.
Okay.
The first horse that I ever rode on the track is a horse named Akamoto. And it's a groom, Steven Smith, give me the helmet, man, and say, you're going to ride him over that track this morning. And when you come over the track, he come to me and say, watch out, you're not come and find this morning. Work him the first morning, very good, quiet everything. The second day, I come on the track, we reached on the 6th furlong and a shot. One shot, bust over water for the community. And I come out to shoot. I don't know if I do, because I don't know not about staying there, because second time I ride horse on the track. So like we reach the furlong pole now on the 20-meter mark, boy, I say, I go too hard, you know. I swear to God, so you know, I be able to find him. You don't be able to find him because I go too hard. And from that day forward, I just take it in hand because automatically the ride was sweet, but never have no balance.
First of all, there wasn't any injury though?
No, it wasn't any injury. Yeah.
So prior to that, the morning when you put you up to come over, you never had any thoughts of
I used to chat like the horses them on the like give for walk on the ring and so but at that time I never had a pretty riding.
So it's after the fall you say, well then,
no,
true you did enjoy it.
No, after when we get the fall, them telling me to focus on the riding. No, it's just my second day, I'm put down the grooming thing and say, alright, riding on the straight. But start out with those guys, Anthony, the first day, my thing go for start right from. So
Anthony obviously was your apprentice master then?
Well, I went to a lot of apprentice master, a lot of them. As I exercise, I come along work with Steve Todd, Ryan Darby, Spencer Chung. The last place that I went to before automatically. When I was at Spencer Chung in 2015, I was a previous batchmate to Anthony Thomas Linton Stedman, the Javanese party. So, due to indisciplined reason, I get kicked out of the batch.
Okay.
Me and a fellow, Jarvis Edwards, riding overseas now, just get the license riding at Prairie Downs right now. And so we get kicked out due to indisciplined reason. Yeah, I was young and naive.
Yeah.
And I wasn't focused at that time. So from there I was at Spencer Chung at that time and I went back to Spencer Chung after I got kicked out and working. Thanks to Colin Blair, I forgive, show him appreciation and everything. Colin Blair, I went to Colin Blair after that because at that time he was coach, training horses for coach Glenn Mills, most honorable. Understand? And he introduced me to Glenn Mills. Thanks to Glenn Mills as well, a father I never had. He lead me in the right path and mentor. He went out as a way to get me to ride in 2018. He did the necessary and I'm thankful, I'm grateful for that.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So you got your license in 2018?
I got the license in 2018. And it paid off and I thanks to that support which I get from all the trainers over there. I'm thankful for them and I'm just asking them for their continuous support right through. Tevin Foster is here to give him maximum and put us his 100 at all time.
Good. Who would have been some of the batchmates from 2018?
2018, Christopher Mamdin, Radish Roman, Ray and Lewis, Matthew Bennett, Roger Hewitt. Well, so far I'm going to say the 2018 batch is the best I see so far, you know, because a lot of competent riders in the 2018
and
batch.
they're the ones.
Yeah, we are here to stay. We are doing everything.
And you're the ones kicking up rumpus now?
Yeah, we are here to stay. Automatically we feel like we get the best training and
okay.
Yeah, we are here to stay because we do everything and we are continue to do the same way.
A lot of persons, Tevin, see a jockey ride and don't know what it entails in a jockey's life in executing your job on a race day. How do you go about any day in the life of Tevin Foster?
So from you get up in the morning.
From you get up in the
Well,
morning.
automatically, you have to have a regular routine, and you want your body trained to it. Because the 5 o'clock, the prayer to work is the most important part, the prayer. As once you pray to work, from you here to work, you have to just work anytime. From 2021 September, that's when I automatically full-fledged to Anthony Nunes racing stables. And from that time till now, it just continuous work, and the work paid off because it did a lot of improvement to me. It gave me a lot of balance and more punctual, more punctual with my judgment, everything. It built my confidence more. The more work you put in, it's a better seat you get in the saddle.
All right. Other than riding, what is your exercise regime like?
My exercise regime, I work a lot of horses in the morning, so basically you have to just maintain the weight. Because when you work a lot of horses, you have to gain weight unless you're a jockey with like big one. Automatically, weight was my problem, but I put that in the past. I made that mistake before, and I tell myself, so I'm not making that mistake again. So I just do necessary. Normally, I work a lot of horses, so I'll give myself like a 3-day training period. I 2 days, but I do mostly walking instead of jogging. That's
You do any gym work?
I have dumbbells, and I have a bicycle on a variant. I have other things, so normally I just do those necessary. I do push-ups, I do squats a lot, I do abdominals a lot. And so I automatically say I have a mini gym on my head, because I take that seriously and important, so I just do my normal exercise.
So you would get here from like 5, thereabouts?
Yeah, most of the time, you're not going to punch every morning, but most of the time I'm from 5, because I have
you work late?
Yeah.
Until
my work finish. My trainer right now I finish 8:30 to 9, so I don't leave till the horses are finished.
Right. So that's a lot of physical work.
Yeah. I like to watch the overseas jockey. I watch overseas racing right through. Even when I don't work and go home, and now I just go on my phone, YouTube, watch overseas racing right through.
Any one jockey or a couple of jockeys who...
Mr. Mills always tell me, say, like, go watch about the latter days jockey, like Lafitte Pink Eye, Joe, some of the most of those jockeys. So I watch those guys mostly with those races, but like Winston and Emilio Georges, and watch about those races mostly. Even there I see people sharing most of them races upon YouTube, me tune into them a lot.
Right.
Understand? But nowadays I like to watch the Artist Brothers, Sayers, Tyler Gaffey, and I like to watch it, but I mostly admire Iron. Understand? So I fancy some of the riding style.
Yeah.
Time.
To me, you're an all-rounder. Tell me if I'm getting it right. In terms of, you do well with horses from in front, mid-pack, or coming from behind. Is there anything special, or it just whatever the horse gives you?
Well, sometimes it depends on the horses, and it do well when they know your horses, or what they know about the horses. So it basically interests a jockey work a horse and get to know him. But I'm a more patient jockey. I ride with patience, but at times I say it depends on the horse running style. Understand? So some horses have to like gradually ride him for the whole distance, and it make up feel, because I just a feel running style. Automatically you're not going tired either, because the horse once the horse have going, you can't tire as a jockey. Once you fit, you can't tire as a jockey.
They're off and racing. That's a good line. Sweet Caroline and Kismet and Easy Peasy outsped at races at the back of the field. As they blast towards the 4 furlong point, and it is Joy is Golden on that lead. Just in front of Strike Smart, rushing around on the outside. That is Money Market, I should say. So Money Market, it's Joy is Golden in front of Money Market racing in second. Then comes Strike Smart, rushing around and coming around. That's Big Guy in the Sky. Epic is right there on the rail. They're coming at the top of the lane, and it is Money Market who now it's the front. Joyce Golden trying to fight back on the rail. Money Market in front of Joyce Golden. Also coming on that Strike Smart on the outside, Royal Ash, and coming forward, Big Guy in the Sky, but it is Money Market still in front. Big Guy in the Sky, and Royal Ash begins to come forward. forward. It's still Money Market in front of Royal Ash on the outside. Big Guy in the Sky. Money Market hanging on from Big Guy in the Sky. Coming forward nicely. Royal Ash is also on the outside. It's a three-way. Royal Ash, Big Guy in the Sky, and Money Market then comes running on into fourth. That's Pretty Caroline. Got tight for fifth.
What are some of the good horses you have ridden and the kind of races you have won?
So far, can't complain. I used to ride a lot of good horses. But the best you get is Jordan winning the mountain mile of last year, which I run third. It was a great feeling though, because eventually it was a chance ride and I came out and I displayed my talent, and the horse gave me the best opportunity, and I'm thankful for that. Thanks to the connection, thanks to the trainer for giving me the opportunity to ride that horse on that day. Yeah.
How did it feel when you landed that first one?
I was overwhelmed, overjoyed. Well, the expectation was there, and I displayed the expectation.
Okay, so you expected to win?
Yeah, it was a favorite. It was favorite, but the expectation from around, because it's Tevin Foster and Orlando Foster is the brother. And, with the experience of the previous, but this one, the 2015 one that I get kicked over to this one. Automatically, everybody expects me to win because I'm a favorite. And,
right.
Well, I came out at display, but it was my first ride. I came
was
in
the first race?
Yeah,
Your first ride?
First, no.
Oh.
Not my first. Yeah, my first ride. It was my first ride. It was my first ride. I win, feel good, but from there, I just know say, well, it's a mark, this is a stepping stone, so get marked together and start, get the thing rolling.
And just a couple of race days later, you reel off a triple?
Yes, the first one was Blue Moon for Fitzgerald Williams. Second one was Conquer, and the third one on the day was My Mom Just for Rowan Matty. Eventually I rode the horse with Greasy Smith as a favorite on the day, that was the triple I expect.
Okay.
But I never won that race. And I won the next race on My Mom Just. Well, that race was the best one out of the triple, the My Mom Just.
Why?
He wasn't the favorite. Decade just rode the horse with safe favorite, and I outright Decade, so he gave me the joy, and it was the best because I outright one of the best jockey in the country right at that time.
Okay. How many winners you have gone so far, Tevin?
January 15th, I rode. At that time I won about 15 races, and at that time I won my 100th race, and I asked him Azaria for Leroy Tomlinson. Give thanks to Leroy Tomlinson. By the end of the year I won 60 of the races, and this year automatically I got 30 of the races so far. So by around then I was there about 180.
So you're closing in on the 200 mark?
Yeah, closing in on the 200 mark. Well, to uptown don't easy, give thanks to Father God because obstacles do overcome. 2019, July of 2019, I got my first injury, which broke shoulder.
That was from a spill?
Yeah, from a spill.
Exercise or race?
No, in a race. I'm asking him unbreakable. Anthony Thomas rode a horse, foot soldier, and broke down in front of me, and I fell over the horse and broke my shoulder. Well, I was out for 10 months at that time. Well, it was neglectful because at that time I was just listening to the people in my hospital say, I'm leaving my nature heal it and this and that. So when I reached about the 6 month mark, it still never getting better and still. So Mr. Mills carried me to this doctor, Warren Blake, one of the best in the country for and the first visit he sent me to do an x-ray, and I say, when you get by the x-ray and say you have to do the surgery. Because the ligaments, the muscles heal in between the bones, so it's not going to heal. So I did the surgery and I come back in 3.5 months time, which you never ready, but we have to gradually ride and build up the fitness and within 3 months time again, it's another spill. I broke the same shoulder automatically at the same place. So I'm out for 4 months again. But from there, after that spill, the bones then build back stronger and it build me back stronger. Because for 14 months I'm on a tree apprenticeship. which when we come back and ride after that, me just big back some time with the apprenticeship. I didn't get it at that time. But automatically them eventually give some time to say the jockeys them now in 60 years, at that time in 44, so me automatically get back 12 weights to the clean. So thankful for that. Well, from there, from the 12 years, with the 12 years in the 60, you know, say full-fledged jockey. So at that time, we don't have a claiming, so you know, I have to buckle up the shoes and you know, so the hard work just start.
Yeah.
Who are some of the better horses, or if you want to name the best, you have seen run at Caymanas Park since you are here?
The best. It was this morning. Me and another apprentice that I'm telling about some of the horses I see run, you know. I don't see simple magic run. I'm satisfied. This English run Papa run. The best race I enjoyed so far was this English run Papa run. Because as a youth, I come and check with the money, and to me, this English. So me have my little change now and say, alright, me go buy this English because everybody from come and check at this English, man, I talk about.
Run Papa run.
Obviously run Papa run beat him. I cry live in air water. I cry live in air water.
That was a St. Ledger, I believe.
Yeah, it was a St. Ledger. So I cry live in air water. But one of the best ways I've enjoyed so far. But she's a money than them horses. I wish the more horses could be in a racing like those horses.
You're grateful for where you're at now, but you're now engaged in a battle for championship for 2023. How is that going?
Thankful for the trainers that support me. I mean, continue to support Tevin Foster because they're going to get a terrific Tevin right through the year. And that's right through, terrific. Well, championship is the main focus, you know, because, you know, every jockey wants to win a championship. It's the main focus, but then there, you can't just put a focus because you know, say you have to put in the work, you understand? So they just put in the work and the result will pay off.
And in closing, Tevin, I'm sure you would want to say a big thank you to some of the people who would have inspired you along the journey so far for you to be here now vying for a championship. Who are some of those people?
The most honorable Ben Mills, my agent Christopher Thompson, all the trainers, I can't call it, but I'm thankful for Anthony Nunes from 2021. He keeps on pushing me and he's still pushing me to the maximum. I have to thank Mr. Nunes because not just riding, but him teach me about horse breeding as well. And that helped me a lot too, because that make you know your horses more as a jockey. You understand? He take the time out to sit down and reason with me about a lot of aspects otherwise in racing. But I'm thankful for all the other trainers. I give him the support, Ryan Darby, Steve Todd, Gary Griffiths, all of those trainers, Spencer Chung, Ryan Maxwell, Fian. I give thanks to all the trainers that support me over the year, my agent, everybody that support me right through both my injuries, 2019 and 2020, because it was a year of part. So,
for the punters now and racing fans, what can they look forward to from terrific Tevin Foster this year?
Well, there's a terrific year right through. And thankful to all the owners that giving me the support too as well. All the owners that I'm teaching, I say Tevin is the first choice. But I have to give thanks to the owners. I give thanks to the grooms, most definitely, because the grooms are my people. The grooms are want to put out the hard work. As you can see, grooms right through. Without the grooms, because I was comfortable with them grooms and the horses. Once a horse is happy with him groom, I say come out and give it best at all time. But I give thanks to the grooms because they work hard just as hard as the jockey.
And you would know that more than anybody else.
Well, definitely, because I've been there.
Yeah. Tevin, thank you, and we wish you all the best, not just in 2023, but from here on.
We're thankful to you as well, and thanks for the interview. And thanks to the Quick Galloper family and YouTube. Thanks for your support and continue to support Tevin.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallop.com, YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for more enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.